I'm 7-1. I really don't care. I really don't care. Like that's the sad shit. I really don't care. I'm 7-1, bro. This nigga got all my recruits, bro. I really don't give a shit.
Hello?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Okay. 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 So, you didn't need no deodorant? Okay. Yeah. Well, ain't nobody touching when y'all today. Ain't nobody touching when you reckon? Okay. All right. Y'all tell me, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Why you sound like you have fast sleep? You just waking up?
Nah.
Oh, you ready to start the game. Okay, my bad. I just saw you text. Yeah. Right. Yeah. All right. Everybody said, hey,
What's up, y'all?
you said what's up. Go eat. And then once you eat, you need to go to bed. So, bed. Yeah, man. Yeah, hold on. What you have to work or something?
Nah, I was chilling with Fallon today. I worked the last 2 days.
So I had to wait until 30 for you to cake. Gotcha.
I mean, I didn't even know we had to play, man.
Say what?
I didn't know you had to play for real.
All right, come on. Y'all need to break for y'all downstairs. I'm gonna break the scarf on. How y'all getting back? Let's go.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Throws to the tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Rashada. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Give it to the back again. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Throws a stiff arm. Caught on the outside. It's Davis.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Georgia.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the ball to the ground. The offense will recover, but it's way short of the first down and a turnover on downs.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Georgia 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punch it Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bama.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Physical running. Fights off the defender. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tied.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. It pays for it. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
The back's got it. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. To throw, it's Rashada. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown it.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Rashada. And he lofts it deep over the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Catch is made down the middle. Bulldozing his way past tackles. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 16.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the football comes out.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it. He was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Bruce, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Completion makes it second down. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here's the point after attempt.
Number 2. Ball in the end zone.
And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Alabama 35. Georgia 23.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Raiola. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This backs vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. After the PAT, they go up 19. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Trying to extend the play. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 52, Georgia 23.
On
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Get set. Get set. Unlock.
And now the running back's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, tied. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Pickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run the option. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. He fires it. It's caught downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even